Hello everyone and welcome to a new vlog. I am kicking off this vlog on a Friday afternoon. I've had a busy morning just doing lots of work. It's lots of bits of work, sort of editing videos, emails, some seasons of story work, just a whole bunch of things powering through my to-do list before the weekend and also before this afternoon because Mum and I have a fun plan for this afternoon. In quite a recent Country Life magazine, there was this, which is a sort of invitation for two, with the compliments of Country Life, and this is to go to the Northern Antiques Fair at Tennants in Leyburn in Yorkshire. Tennants is one of the very big auctioneers. We've never actually been before, but friends have told us about it, and apparently it has a nice restaurant. I think there's a cafe and a bistro. So we've booked a late lunch, like a sort of 2:30 lunchtime, at the bistro, because apparently it's meant to be good. So we've booked a late lunch and then we thought we'd just go and have a look around because it just sounds like quite a fun place. So may as well take advantage of the free tickets as well. So I'm really looking forward to that this afternoon. I'll tell you my outfit of the day, which is toast essentially. I've got this lovely polo neck, very soft top on underneath this sort of thin cord dress in a lovely blue colour. Both of these are toast. It's quite grey out. It was really lovely and sunny earlier this morning, but it's gone really overcast now, but it doesn't feel too cold. So I probably don't need like a coat yet, but I'm just doing some layering to keep me warm. And then I've got my Elizabeth Harbour little fox brooch on today because I'm just feeling autumnal. So I thought I'd have a little foxy brooch on. So this is what I'm wearing. And speaking of vintage things and antiques, I got a sort of surprise in the post from my mum, so I'm still in my birthday week, and this is a birthday present from her. I have a suspicion as to what it is, so I'm going to open it with you so we can see. I thought I'd actually get Mum to finish the opening with her.
Oh, lovely.
As I know it's something that you spotted for
I
me.
I know. Well, we both have a weakness for this, don't we?
Yes, I said I do sort of know in a way what it is.
Yeah. Well, I don't think she's guessed wrong, but we'll see. It means a lot to us because my dad working for Pool Pottery for years and coming from Dorset, you know.
Yes, I know. Yeah. We both adore Pool Pottery, especially the older,
so better be Pool Pottery, otherwise she's going to be let down. But
it's a lovely shape already.
That I really picked up on.
Yeah. A bit unusual.
Oh, they've wrapped it really nicely, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
So much better than I would have. I'm a terrible wrapper. I always rely on Miranda for
that. Oh, wow.
That's
lovely.
I thought it was sort of harvesty.
Yes,
do you see what I mean?
It's got beautiful autumnal colours. Look at that.
Oh, do you like it?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
I'm sorry it was a bit late, but there we are.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I'll actually pop a link to my Shopmy where I've tried to put a few kind of vintage Pool Pottery bits. Obviously not the same one, but ones I could find.
There's so many lovely ones.
There
I'm
are,
sure.
yes.
Yeah.
So really worth having a look. It's so beautiful. I'm so thrilled. Can't wait to put some flowers in it.
No, I know. That's what we needed, some flowers.
Yeah. But anyway, we're going to go off to Tennants now.
We are. That's exciting.
Yeah, bring you along with us. Well, so we've just finished our time at Tennants.
Yes,
which was nice. I mean,
we had fun.
We had a nice lunch, didn't we?
We enjoyed our lunch. It was very
you
nice.
You had pork.
I did,
which was
and
nice.
Creamy mushroom sauce, which was very nice.
Yeah. and I had lamb sausages,
Which were
with
very
mash.
minty, you said
Yes,
too, lamb and mint.
yeah, but
they look very good.
very nice.
Yeah.
And then we went round the sort of auction bit.
Yeah, which was fascinating because I loved seeing the Dorothea Sharp paintings.
Yes, I mean everything was incredibly
Oh,
expensive.
yes, it was-
It wasn't the type of place we were going to find like a Paul pottery vase, for instance.
No,
So it
no.
wasn't really our kind of antiques
No.
in terms of shopping. But it was amazing to
the
see
most
some of the
beautiful
things.
brooches and rings.
Incredible
and,
jewellery
yes, incredible
and
jewellery.
original artwork. Like
Yeah.
there were a couple at least
Three, I
original.
think.
Yeah, three Dorothea Sharp
Yeah.
paintings,
Yes.
and we love her artwork. So that was amazing
It was.
to
It was
see.
so interesting.
Lots of really lovely original art and incredible furniture. I mean, yeah, just lovely to see. But
I really wanted there was a pair of woodman bookends.
wooden, but
They were, yes, they were.
Yeah.
And with the
By
little
Mouseman.
by Mouseman,
Yes,
that's it. Yes,
yes.
yes.
And but even those were extremely expensive.
They were, but they were very pretty.
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
So there was a lot that was nice to just go and look at. Sadly, it was not the kind of place where you were allowed to take any photos and
No, I
definitely
think-
not film.
no.
So I couldn't capture any of it on my camera. But we had a nice time in a little gift shop.
Yes,
actually.
which we actually did very well.
Yes,
in.
a bit more our sort of budget.
Yes.
So we found some pretty cards.
Yeah.
Because actually they had lovely cards at the gift shop there.
They
It was
did.
really worth it. So we
Yeah.
got a nice selection of really some very pretty cards. I love this one. I love that autumn landscape.
Isn't that beautiful?
Ethelbert White.
Sussex landscape.
Lovely. And this one was very charming as well. And then we got some paper napkins because we're
always
running
practical,
low.
yeah.
Yes. And nice autumnal ones,
Yeah.
leaves and autumn birds. So that was lovely. And then I was really pleased because, funnily enough, this gift shop, which really wasn't very big, but they happened to stock Kaweco ink cartridges.
Yeah.
And you know I love my Kaweco pens. And
It's nice to get different colours
yes,
too.
yeah, I got a few different. Got black, green, red. Looks quite pink, but it says red. Purple and another black. Because I like having different colours.
Yeah.
And it's nice to stock up when you see them, because
It
otherwise
is.
I have to order them. So that was successful.
It was fun. It was
Yes.
fun. It was a nice day out.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to head home now. The sun's come out actually a bit,
Yeah,
which is
pretty.
nice. But yes, time to head back. Home again, and look at what a beautiful evening it is. Just glorious. Not a cloud in the sky. And it's so warm today. It's absolutely lovely. So we're back home, and as it's such a lovely late afternoon, early evening, we thought we'd sit outside, have a cup of tea. And yes, because we didn't have dessert at our lunch, we thought we'd have some of my leftover birthday cake, which is a really amazing fig yogurt and almond cake. We actually baked it together as a sort of books and bakes special that we filmed for my Seasons of Story community. So if you're part of that, the video is on there, and we also chatted about the birthday books that you got me in that video as well. And one of them I'm going to have a look at as we sit out here. So good.
It's kept really well as well.
It has. It's kept very well, this cake. So yes, going to just sit here enjoying our tea, cake, and probably reading a bit as well. Still got a couple of roses blooming in the garden. These yellow ones are so pretty. And these dahlias are just going over now, but they've been magnificent. They were so small when they arrived, when I first put them in the pot. But they've just grown and have been so exuberant and beautiful in late summer and early autumn. Hello everyone, it is now Sunday. I had a busy day yesterday just working on my book, so I didn't have time to film yesterday, but today Mum and I have some fun planned, so I'm going to bring you along. We're going to Harewood House, which is a historic house in Yorkshire. We've never been there before, but I've wanted to go several times, but somehow I've just never managed to. But we're going today because they've currently got an exhibition on about Jane Austen and J.M.W. Turner to celebrate both of their 250th anniversary since their birth. They were both born in the same year. So I'm not exactly sure what the exhibition will be made up of, but anything with Jane Austen of course appeals to me, and I love the artwork of Turner as well. So it just sounds really interesting. And we've actually booked to have afternoon tea at Harewood House. Our sort of ticket for afternoon tea included a ticket to the exhibition. So we thought, why not? So that will be a lovely Sunday treat. So I've got a little bit dressed up. I'm wearing this top underneath my dress again, same one that I wore on Friday. It's just so handy. I love this turtleneck top. It's just really useful for layering. And this is a dress that I got from a lovely shop called Plumo. It's like an online shop. I don't know if they have a physical shop in London either. I know it's London based, but I don't know if it's only online or if they have a physical shop. But I recently discovered their online shop and they stock lots of really interesting brands and lovely things. So I got this dress for one of my book events. This is actually what I wore to the Little Ripon bookshop. I'll link everything in the video description box. I wore just the dress for that, but I'm layering it today, so it's a bit more casual, but I just love this dress. I'll step back so you can see it. And I thought it just had a bit of a painterly quality to the dress, which will hopefully be appropriate for today. So yes, I'm wearing this. I'm wearing a link necklace. I've had this since I was 16. This was a 16th birthday present. And yeah, this is my outfit of the day. So I'm going to see if Mum's ready because we'd actually better get going. It's a lovely sunny day, which is so nice. And off we go to Harewood House. Here we are, very much enjoying our afternoon tea at Harewood House.
Really nice sandwiches, very traditional, very nice. I love the coronation chicken ones, they were lovely. But my goodness, the scones are delicious, and I'm very much approving because they serve them with butter, jam and loads of clotted cream. And it makes me think of the Dorset way, which is always when you start with butter. So you put the layer of butter on your scone, then you add the jam, then you add the clotted cream. It's absolutely delicious.
Well, it was certainly the Uncle Reg way,
It
wasn't
was
it?
Uncle Reg.
Yes.
He always called it the Dorset way. So.
Yes, your uncle, my great
Yeah.
uncle. But we're in a beautiful room. This used to be the billiard room, apparently, which you can see the billiard table. And just a lovely ambience. We're
It is.
on our own in here right now, but there was another couple just before we came
all
in.
in Regency
Yes,
clothing. It was really special to see it, very beautifully done.
It
too.
was, and apparently if you dress up in Regency clothing, then they give you a little gift.
Well, there you
The
go.
tea. Yes.
We
We
missed
missed a
out on that
trick,
one.
didn't
What
we?
pity we don't have any Regency
I know.
clothing in the wardrobe. But I love this because it's so Queen Victoria all around. There's photographs, or
Yes.
well, not photographs, but I don't know what you'd call them, engravings, or
Yes, I think some are.
some could be.
Some
of
could
the
be early
later ones.
photographs. Yes, and
yes.
the later
Yeah.
ones of her. But
But
yes,
they're
really
beautiful,
lovely,
aren't they?
and we'll soon be going on to see the Austen and Turner exhibition,
Yeah.
which should be very
A little
nice.
preview, because that's a genuine Turner over there.
Yes, just above the mantelpiece over there is a Turner painting. We've also discovered that there's a second-hand bookshop on the grounds somewhere, so we're going to go and have a look for that, of course. I think there's loads to explore. We're actually quite tempted to become members, aren't we?
Definitely.
Yes, because the grounds look beautiful. I can't wait to see the house, but there's just a lot to explore for sure. And I hope the second-hand bookshop will be good too. I can't wait to see that as well. So we've just been to the second-hand bookshop. Surprisingly for us, didn't buy any books.
No, didn't find. I tried.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we tried. But it's been a really lovely afternoon, hasn't it?
It's been lovely. We enjoyed
Yeah.
it all so much. The exhibition was interesting.
It really was. Quite a few
Beautiful
first
house.
editions
Oh, I
of
know.
Jane Austen novels. They had Pride and Prejudice, didn't
Yeah, they
they?
definitely
And
did.
there was a
Mansfield
first edition Mansfield Park
Park.
as well, and Sense and Sensibility.
And a manuscript of Sanditon, which
Yes.
I had never seen before, so that was lovely.
That was really lovely to
so
see.
tiny, actually. I was surprised by that. Were you?
Yeah, the size of the manuscript was really small. I was
Yes.
surprised. But I hadn't actually realised that Turner visited Harewood House often as an artist guest and painted the house quite a lot. So that was really interesting, wasn't it?
It
Yes.
really was.
Yeah, really enjoyed seeing some of the paintings by him of the house. And yes, it's just been a beautiful day. The afternoon tea was fabulous.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've just thoroughly enjoyed ourselves.
We have.
So here I am, home again after a really lovely afternoon. I so recommend going to Harewood House if you're in the area. It was really delightful. All of the staff were so friendly. I have to say, I really noticed that there. All really helpful, really friendly. So much to do. I mean, we'll definitely be back, and we were saying I think we'll become members because there are lots of nice walks you can do around, which I'd enjoy, and Mum can enjoy sitting in the various cafes dotted around the estate as well. And yes, just lots to kind of see and do around the house, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm sure we'll be back. I think they've got some nice Christmas events coming up, which would be really fun to have a look at. So we're just going to enjoy a relaxing Sunday evening now. I'm looking forward to reading my book. Since my last vlog, I've finished The Proper Place by O. Douglas. This was a reread for me, but I last read this quite a few years ago, and it's really a very sweet story. The ending is sad, and I remember, I think the first time I read this, I read it on a train, and I really sort of bawled my eyes out on the train, and I was expecting it, by this time around, but it still is really touching. But somehow it's still a real comfort read for me, and just a very sweet, heartwarming story. So I really enjoyed it. And the sequel is The Day of Small Things, and I'm reading this one again too. I love the Scottish setting. Both these books start in the autumn, and most of The Proper Place is set in sort of autumn and winter. There's a really nice Christmas scene in this one. This one again begins in autumn. So in my head, these are just always books that I tend to turn to in the autumn. They've got such an autumnal feel to them. And The Day of Small Things follows a lot of all the same characters from The Proper Place. So I'm looking forward to rereading this one again as well. So I think this is what I'll be curling up with this evening. I already started last night, so I've read a little bit already. And then Mum surprised me with this book that came in the post the other day. It's a really stunning art book, The Life of the Fields by Steve Marshall and Jill Clark. And I think this has been printed to go with an exhibition that's on at the St. Barb Museum and Art Gallery, which I believe is in Hampshire. I think Mum once saw an exhibition there when she was living in Dorset. I wasn't down at that point, so I didn't see it with her, but she's always told me how much she enjoyed this art gallery and going to this exhibition. And this is a new exhibition that's on at the art gallery. I mean, we wish we could go, but sadly Hampshire's just too far. But Mum got me the sort of catalogue as a surprise gift, and it's really stunning. So interesting to see artwork depicting the life of the field, whether that's sort of farming the fields, or walking the fields, or viewing the fields in the English landscape. And I just love all of the different artworks. I'm finding it really fascinating to look through this book already. So I really recommend it. It's just gorgeous and really interesting. There's quite a bit of information provided about each of the paintings and artworks depicted in the book. So I'm just really enjoying reading this as well as looking at it. Carrie Ackroyd is in there. I love her artwork. So yeah, right up to modern day. It has examples, so really beautiful. If you love art books, then this is definitely one to look at. But yes, I'm looking forward to having a nice cozy evening, and I'll catch up with you again soon. Hello again, everyone. It's a few days later now, and my goodness, the weather has completely changed. We had such golden, lovely October days, and now we've had a run of very grey, drizzly, faintly misty sort of days, which I have to say I also like, because you can just be at home feeling extra cozy. I've got my woolly jumper on and I'm just enjoying this weather as well. But I wanted to continue the Jane Austen theme in this video because actually I got a really amazing surprise in the post that I have to share with you. As you know, I adore folio books. Their editions are just so special, and they have brought out a set of Jane Austen's complete novels. It's a very, very special set of her books. They're doing it in celebration of her 250th anniversary. And they're illustrated by Sarah Young, who's an illustrator I love. Mum actually has a print of hers in her bedroom. She's very talented. But they've sent me one of the editions. It's not exactly the same as the special set editions because those are exclusive, but it's really similar, and it's their one of Sense and Sensibility, and you can see this gorgeous fabric cover with the gold thread. I think it's just beautiful, this floral pattern on it. And it's got gold edging all on the pages, a gold ribbon. Oh, I'm just so in love with this. It's so wonderful. I mean, the complete set, if you can get it, just looks incredible, but it's definitely beyond my budget. So I'm so thrilled to have this very special copy of Sense and Sensibility, and I'm really grateful to Folio for sending it to me because this will be a lovely memento of her 250th anniversary year to get such a special copy. I adore Sense and Sensibility, and we saw actually a first edition of Sense and Sensibility at Harewood House, so that was very special. But here you can see an example of Sarah Young's artwork. I think she's brilliant. This edition has a foreword by Lucy Worsley and an introduction by Elena Ferrante. I can't wait to read those. That will be amazing. And then it's illustrated throughout by Sarah Young. I'll find, oh, there's another one of her illustrations. I think she's marvellous. So it's just beautiful and a lovely example of what you can expect to get if you get the full set of the Austen books that they've done for this year. I believe they're all illustrated by Sarah Young. They all have the really special cloth cover. I just think that that's so lovely. So I'm absolutely over the moon. I'm now really in the mood to reread Sense and Sensibility, and actually going to Harewood House really put me in the mood to watch the 1995 Pride and Prejudice again. So Mum and I last night were watching that. So much fun. It was just so cozy and lovely to sit and watch Pride and Prejudice, or maybe watch a bit more this evening as well. And it's just such a favourite. I mean, I know like every bit of music. I think I can pretty much repeat all the dialogue because I have been watching it since I was 9 years old, and I adored it then. I still adore it now. And going to the exhibition just made me want to watch it again. So that's been really fun. And then having this arrive in the post such a special edition of Sense and Sensibility. It's just been an amazing Jane Austen themed week for me. So definitely a highlight of October. And as it's my birthday month, I feel it's particularly appropriate to have had some Jane Austen treats. So yeah, it's been really lovely. I can't wait to sit and read this properly because it's just so stunning. And yes, I want to reread Sense and Sensibility now. We're actually reading Northanger Abbey for my Seasons of Story book club, and we're going to be discussing Northanger Abbey in November. So that's what I'm going to be rereading again this autumn too. So yes, an Austen autumn, just the kind of autumn I like. But also thinking of the Comfort Book Club, my YouTube book club, which is separate from my Seasons of Story book club. We were going to post the discussion video of the October Comfort Book Club choice, which is Sleeping Murder by Agatha Christie. I was going to post that next Sunday, so you're watching this video on a Sunday. This discussion video is going to go out the following Sunday, but I've had to rearrange my schedule a little bit. So next Sunday will be another lifestyle vlog from me, similar to this one, and I'll actually be posting the discussion video sometime sort of following that Sunday, either on the Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember what the last day of October is. I think I'll do it just before Halloween though. So it'll be probably on the Wednesday or Thursday of that week. So sometime just before Halloween, essentially, I'll put up the discussion video of Sleeping Murder. So if you haven't read it yet, you've got a little bit longer to read it. And to then watch the discussion video. And I do love some cosy crime in the autumn as well, and I think you can't beat Miss Marple. I just adore her, so I'm going to be reading this week and looking forward to that as well. But anyway, I'm going to finish off this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed those little glimpses of Harewood House and the Turner and Austen exhibition and our afternoon tea and all the rest of it this week. It was lots of fun, so I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.